What was a huge trend that everyone forgot about? Neopets. 10-year-old me pretended to be sick so I could stay home and grab some limited edition Neopet once. That huge flood of film adaptations after the last Harry Potter movie aired. Bonus if the movie studio inexplicably split the last book into two largely empty movies. Tramp stamps. If you were around 18 between 1998 to 2004. Source. Graduated high school in 2001. And have a butterfly on my lower back. Hypercolor shirts. The ones that change color when you wear them. You weren't anyone unless you had one. Now no one remembers. Remember that time a millionaire pedophile mysteriously died in a high-security prison? Me neither. Those rubber bracelets teenagers would wear that apparently had to do with sex. I hope someone knows what I'm talking about. In the 1950s there was a fad that was teens seeing how many of themselves they could stuff into a phone booth. Soulja Boy. Pokemon Go playing with thousands of people in Central Park in the first few weeks was amazing. Everyone walking around like actual trainers asking each other where they got such and such Pokemon was crazy. Butterfly clips. Cucumber melon bath and body works spray. Dream or grass spray from the Gap. Those sticky rubber strings with a foot or hand on and you put it on your finger like a ring and throw the foot or hand at a wall and it would stick. You could get them from 20p machines in the early 2000s. Farmville. All of my aunts let their young children create Facebook accounts just so they could send themselves gifts through them. My Facebook feed used to be full of pictures of everyone's farms. Hammer pants. Hypercolor shirts. Wrist slappers. Tickle Me Elmo. Furbies. Tamagotchis. Shirts with Looney Tunes characters. The dress color thing. That aired during the 2000s/early 2010s when every popular song got an Alvin and the Chipmunks cover. Still can't believe we survived that. Jelly shoes using 20 to 30 tiny butterfly clips to accent hairstyles. Those little clips did nothing but become hazards once dropped on the floor. Furbies. Thank goodness. Those things were not only annoying, but also terrifying with their dead, mechanical eyes. Swastikas. In the 20 and 30 it was a very popular symbol. It was used even by a Canadian hockey team. Zapping people. Someone would write zap on the top of your hand and a word, typically a crude/offensive one, on your palm. Whenever your name was called, you would have to say the word on your palm. Cinnamon challenge. Once people started dying it thankfully began to disappear. It lasted way longer than I think anyone expected though. What's 9 plus 10? 21. You stupid. And I'm in me mom's car. Get out me KAR and Jeffrey Leonard, proud pedophile. If you don't know or remember these, YouTube it. Loads of remixes too. I'm going to say Guitar Hero. It's like everyone around the world stopped playing it at the same time. Candy necklaces, baby bottle pop, bean bag chairs, dark red lipstick, lip liner, fruit flavored lip gloss, all the early 2000s hairstyles that Lizzie McGuire wore, any dance craze that's not the cha-cha slide. Everyone was all riled up about Epstein. Everyone cared about how political elites have too much power and do shady, super illegal, super evil stuff. Then everyone stopped caring. Got distracted by Popeye's new chicken sandwich. That thing where you fold a piece of paper and turn it into a fortune-telling thing where you flip up one of 8 sections. Kind of like Magic 8 Ball. Those t-shirts that change colors. Cutting lines in your hair on the side. Using LA Looks hair gel. French cuffing your jeans. Trapper keepers. Music tapes. Giant subwoofers in your trunk. Ground lighting on cars. DDR. I know people still play it in arcades. But back when your cool friends had it at home on their PlayStation on those awful mats that slid around. Crazy Frog. Maybe not no outside the UK though. The frog has a fucking penis and sounds really annoying. Tap Tap Revenge. It was on the App Store probably 10 years ago. It was like a Guitar Hero game where you could play countless songs either by yourself or with a partner with split screen. Yes? Something you don't see on today's apps, or multiplayer. With avatars you could customize with points earned from playing songs ranging from easy to hard difficulty. It was insane to watch your friends' fingers dance on the screen like piano fingerings. It's too bad Topulus, the creator of TTR, discontinued the apps. I'll never forget the enjoyment I had with ancient apps like that. Nickelodeon Gawk and the fake infomercials they had in the 90s. I remember in '94 sneaking to use the phone to call the number for some stupid thing they had. Kid me was crushed when I called a non-existent number and realized it was fake. Learning about HTML so you could have a cool MySpace profile. Seems like those who did well stepped into adult life doing really well. Not sure if anyone mentioned this, but I remember having Garbage Pail Kids card decks, or if they were even a forgotten trend. I hated them when I was younger and I don't know why they were given to me. I just found them so gross. No one will see this by now, but 1 HOW about the sneakers with a pump-up thing on the tongue. 2 Nintendo Power Glove, 3 Sega 3 2XTHE number of things my parents bought for me which were hot for a few weeks and completely left for dead in the 90s. Yosa. Magnetic earrings. Clear plastic purses. And pens with fluff on the ends. Thanks Claire's, circa 1990s. MSN Messenger was the absolute best IM program and it was rather unceremoniously murdered. It used to be one of the first things you'd install on a new PC. Then you'd get MSN Plus, an add-on that would give all kinds of cool extra settings. Many hours were spent changing your display name to be the perfect song lyrics for how miserable you wanted people to think you were. Llama drama. Happened fairly close to me, so our news channel reminds us about it every year. Unemployment in the US. The unemployment rate is now at a record low since the 1960s. I'm just going to take this moment to mention that with 2:08 remaining in the third quarter of Super Bowl 51, Atlanta Falcons were beating the New England Patriots 28-3. Just remember, all this stuff you were casually laughing about and sharing around and have since forgotten as a trivial temporary amusement will be some future generation's schadenfreude laughter/embarrassment on your behalf. In the vein of, oh my god, you guys actually did that? The same way you laugh at stuff from the 90s, or 80s, or 70s. L33T speak. This took over the early internet and my nerdy friends and I thought we were so tech savvy using it. It's embarrassing now, lol. Tattoo neck aces. Jankos. Platform shoes. Metabots. Mighty Max toys. Delia's asterisk magazines that came in the mail. Trapper keepers. Cabo Odals makeup cases, aka ladies tackle boxes. Glitter body everything, lotion. Spray. Gel rollers. Lisa Frank. Ah, I miss my youth. Those rubber bracelets that you got for sex acts. I wore them because it was the only preclets I found that came in black and red. Pogs. I swear no one around my age remembers. I did live in Hawaii when they became a thing. The Panama Papers was going to expose the systematic corruption of many governments around the world. Then they got rid of the journalist and no one talks about it anymore. The yo-yo craze from the late 90s and the pog craze before this. Summer of the best times playing with yo-yos and pogs with your friends. Wearing socks to match your top and tucking your pants into them. Or folding each pant cuff to tightly hug your ankles. Chokers on girls. Centuries ago prostitutes used to wear them and now the trend has died again. Stupid internet challenges. And the sad thing is they are making a comeback. You can asphyxiate on cinnamon. Choke to death on a marshmallow which the Heimlich won't dislodge. The condom can go into your lungs. And setting yourself on fire doesn't even need an explanation to how stupid that is. So I'm surprised I haven't seen this one posted. Spinners. The car rims that keep spinning while the car is stopped. Those used to be the king of car details even in games where you could customize your car, and now they are pretty much nowhere. Devil sticks. I saw someone doing something similar today and got hit with a huge wave of nostalgia. Rick rolling. We forget about it until we fall for it again. But much more fun back in the day was sharing the Goatsy Man. Those killer clowns that would stalk people and stuff. I feel that was just forgotten about overnight. Tazos from the 90s. Every kid at the time was into it. I collected both the Star Wars and Looney Tunes ones. Never completed the set though.